if they're going to be on the opposite sides, on the upper right, we are going to see the great dKiLLeR, Dignitas Killer, spawning as the yellow Zerg, and down at the bottom side there is going to be FXO.Lucky, spawning in the ZVZ with the light blue. So, lots of space to maneuver around here. Lots of great little things to do, because as you expand, you'll of course be expanding towards your opponent, but you've got lots of room and lots of distance between those expansions and between your enemies right there, and really only two avenues of attack when you're dealing with the ZVZ. So you've got time. You've got time, and more importantly, you've got space to surround, and that's where the Zerg really do a lot of damage, is when they can get that good solid surround on one another. So many maps kind of have their own natural choke points. They have their own natural topography that really prevents Zerg from getting those good surrounds. So Metalopolis is one of those maps where if you can get them in the right spot, you can get a really good surround. You're not going to have to worry about bottlenecking your own forces, and you can really push back your opponent.
Yeah, there are a few really, really common spots for engagements. One of them is obviously right at the natural expansion, which can really actually favor the defender, assuming you engage at the right time. Because if you can engage while your opponent is in this spot down here, the Zerg can get a full concave all the way spreading into the first base, into the natural, and into the third base too, with those two high grounds and the ramps, in which case the defender has a massive, massive advantage. However, if it's 2 base versus 2 base, then it gets to be a point where the attacker has the advantage, because you have this massive, massive area you can go ahead and attack in, while the defender is actually clogged up by the hatchery, by the Vespene geysers, and by the ramp, which can then serve to backfire in that case. And so the timing and planning of the engagement for when and where is incredibly crucial into the success of an attack. And wait a second, we have an early pool. There's already a spine crawler and drones being pulled. Oh, we're talking about all this mid-game, late-game stuff, and there's a bunch of lings and drones and everything. Oh my god.
Yeah, and then forcing the cancel on that one. That is pretty interesting right there. That's a pretty sneaky way to do it. And we see that, Lucky's already pulling over those drones, pulling over those lings, and really going for a very, very fast assault on killer. And I don't know if he's going to be able to see this in time. That one Overlord just going to be completely out of the way. But, with that one drone, it's going to see that force coming in, and there's not much he's going to be able to do about it.
Yeah, there are 3 drones mining in a home for Lucky, but now we're going to see them pushing in. The lings are on creep. The